You said already, but self-realization, liberation, and God-realization are not the same. Can you please explain the difference between those three? And what is different between moksha and mukti? No problem, it is. Well, you see, self-realization happens when you're still in the physical body. And you need this physical body to attain self-realization. And self-realization, in the word itself, like I said, self-realize, is when the self reveal itself to the conscious, to the mind. And into this action, the mind, the power of the thinking mind, is diminished. What awake at that moment is the consciousness. And what comes with the consciousness is wisdom. You have wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is what you read. Now what you're receiving is knowledge for the mind, to feed the mind. And this knowledge is here. You know, you will go there, you will listen now what we are talking, you will think about it, you know, you concentrate on it. Your mind become very active, you know, in thinking about this. So this is still in the mind. The dissolution of the mind awake the consciousness. So the consciousness gives you wisdom. Through wisdom, the self reveals itself to you, where you are aware of this blissful state inside of you. You are aware of this God consciousness inside of you. But yet, you become a jiva mukti, but yet you're not liberated. You get liberated once you leave the body. When you leave the physical body, then you're liberated from the cycle of life and birth. Then God-realization is something else. You see, we often portray, when we talk about God-realization, liberation, people always think that we merge into Him, just like that, you know, bing. And then finish. Then what about this, what you have learned here? It's finished, no? Nothing stayed. But it doesn't happen like this. You know, and not everything disappeared or deleted. Earlier I said, you are the everyone here, or in the world I'm talking about right now, is a manifestation of the invisible and visible God. You know? So you keep certain identity, but you retain. So this certain identity which you retain, which is called the identity of the soul identity, is not the same identity which you call yourself now. Because when you liberate yourself, another identity is revealed to you, which is part of God, but yet separate. And you approach nearer and nearer to the divine when we call about God-realization. We come closer to Him, or identification, or deification into Him. more through His grace. And that is called God-Realization. The deification of human into the divine. Probably is too much for your head, huh? And this deification happened only through His grace. This is nothing but you can do. And this He can do it as well, whenever He wants. Whenever you are ready, you have learned what you have to learn, you do it. So one was asked, what happened to this identification? The identification stays always there. It's present ever into the divine Himself. It's like when we look at the physical body, there's lots of poles now. But the whole poles are, which is on your body, the million of cells who run inside your body, that what make you, you. The same thing with the divine. This pole, one pole is completely different from the other pole. Isn't it? Even if with our eyes we can see, yes, it's the same. But they're completely different. Same thing in the physical body. Each cell is completely different, doing each kind of work. No? So into the divine also, the one, God realization. One retains certain identity, but yet emerge inside of Him. But through not your will, through His will. You have any question?
Is it also a form of liberation when you can go out of your body and come back in? You leave your body and
you mean astral travel?
Yes, something like this. Yeah.
No, it's nothing to do with that. Astral travel is something else. Living the body at will is just a part of when you advance in your sadhana. You see, or you are self-realized. You have certain gift which God revealed itself also. You know. So this is part of that gift. And what is the difference between moksha and mukti? Is the two, what I just said earlier, self-realization and liberation, but translated into Sanskrit become moksha and mukti. So moksha, you can be a jiva mukt, you're still in the body, and mukti, you're liberated from the cycle of birth and